any or knocked. I use he and they pronouns, and I work at Humber College's LGBTQ Resource Center at North Campus. We're basically mostly a drop-in space for LGBTQ+ students and allies to kind of build community, find resources that they need to, whether in the school or like external. We also have events for students, so they're able to socialize, but we also have like educational programming and events. We're basically mostly a drop-in space for LGBTQ+ students and allies to kind of build community, find resources that they need to, whether in the school or like external. We also have events for students, so they're able to socialize, but we also have like educational programming and events such as like, we have the Trans Day of Remembrance, wrong one. Trans Day of Visibility coming up. We did do the Trans Day of Remembrance. And we also have programming like our Q Talks, which are basically just like queer facilitated discussion groups where we talk about different topics. We also have specific groups that are trans specific, and we also have queer people of color specific groups too. One already starts at filling out forms to get the job. So they don't have a place for preferred names, nor a use of pronouns, and they have to check either male or female in a box, and that's already a barrier in itself. They also don't know what their rights as trans folk in the workplace are, especially even just in Ontario, who did add trans rights into like sort of our human rights code. And finally, companies don't really know how to enforce these policies or even really know how to like navigate them and have like training for their staff. Therefore, the staff don't really know how to address it either. So youth can find rights about their workplace on government websites. They can also find it on specific like resource sites, so places like the CAMH website or the FAN website. Basically resource place like that are specific to LGBTQ+ folk. You can find, they have like a sort of like infographics of like what your rights are, and it's a lot more easier to read. My tips for employers in the workplace would be to outsource and go to folks who do workshops to educate your staff members so that they can be inclusive to everyone.